She was fired! The bugger. We'll get in trouble for this.
Where would I find the doctor?
Ah. As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patients. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
How to do it.
Which were wholly suppressed by the use of the soothing syrup. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, the soothing syrup dies without suffering. You have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine. What's wrong with him? He's balmy is all. Nothing a little syrup won't cure. Haven't you heard? Stocks are low. We can't administer soothing syrup. Wait. I shall resume my discourse.
Can anyone help me? I'm trapped in here.
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here.
Stole your key?
Cannot be
Don't go
allowed to
anywhere.
continue his
I might be able to do
experimentations.
something.
I must speak to Nurse Nightingale. She will know what to do. Oh, quite. Thank you, sir.
I wouldn't trust the doctors here, especially that Elliotson fellow.
Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentations.
I am.
I must speak to Nurse Nightingale. She'll know what to do. His experimentations are making our patients worse. I am sure of it. There is something very peculiar about that Dr. Elliot. Be allowed to continue his experimentation.
While we await, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science of the mind. The idea that we can point out connections and relations between conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps the manifestations of the mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other. The science of mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental.
He's not supposed to be here! I'm with you!
How to do it.
While we await, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true. The idea that we can point out connections and relations which exist between the conditions and development of the brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of the mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we have previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other. The science of mind teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of a patient. For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head, the protuberances previously measured, establish the correctness of both police records and medical observation. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency to remoteness. Desirable propensities which were wholly separate.
Frig the key and set me on fire!
The bugger. We'll get in trouble for this.
You have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help! I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the broodstone-
myself another job.
Continue his experimentations. I'm going to nurse nightingale. She will know what to do. His experimentations on female patients.
Oh, good lord!
Did anybody see what happened?
Where'd he get to?
Well, he definitely ain't here.
I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science of crime. The idea that one can point out connections between the brain and the manifestations of crime is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. That has been previously studied in but also how to measure the mental faculties of the patient. For instance, this specimen exhibited developed expansion inside the back of its head. The protuberances previously measured established the correctness of both police records and medical observation. I am, of course, referring to the specimen's tendency to provoke assault, undesirable propensities which were oversuppressed by the use of exotic serum. You have just witnessed nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of
There is something very peculiar about
While I wait, I shall resume my discourse on the idea that one can point out connections and relations which exist between the conditions and development of the brain and perhaps the manifestations. Previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover much. The science of life teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties of the patient. For instance, the back of its head, the protuberances previously measured, established the correctness of both police records and medical observation.
I don't think he wants to be disturbed.
I'm so bored.
Yet, as we previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other.
Can't wait to be home with my wife and kids.
Of course not, Dr. Elliotson. I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't allowed in here.
I'm afraid I must ask you to leave, sir. Authorized personnel only. Please, go away.
Of course not, Dr. Elliotson. It will only take a moment. Ugh, bloody rats! Take that!
I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't allowed in here.
Ugh, bloody rats! Take that, filth! Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment. At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes it can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Let's go.
Easy does it.
Elliotson expired? and soothing syrup production has ceased? Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps it doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
but
you.
is simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist!
Gentlemen. This tea was brought to me from India. By a ship. And up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door. Unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me. Who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick. For their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry. This insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of, Miss Fry?
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
Doing fine, girl.
Oh, Jacob, Evie, it's you. Thank goodness.
Experimenting, are we, Alec?
Correct.
And looking a bit frazzled.
Nerves. It's those great oafs Starrick keeps sending round to coax me. He is offering a ridiculous amount of money.
Alec, you're not thinking of jumping ship, are you?
Never. I've been working on something in case they get too insistent. It's meant to stun an assailant, should the need arise.
Are you certain that it works?
Not as such. I've made 3 of them with varying degrees of acidity and whatnot. Oh, one must be the right formula.
Let's find some Starrick lackeys to target then, shall we?
Speaking of Starrick, he is still transmitting false information.
We could simply destroy his transmitters.
His company's too well guarded. The bombs will help, but it would be awkward to produce bombs that potentially do not stun. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like opportunity has come knocking. Oh dear, they never looked so angry before.
Stand clear, Alec.
Let us instead play a little linguistic game with them. Take the bombs and climb onto the roof. When I say the name of a fruit, toss one near the thugs.
Right then.
Oh, wait, I nearly forgot. Slip these into your boots and you will henceforth be immune to all I think. Gentlemen, I would ask you in for tea, but I'm afraid I'm running rather late.
Enough of the niceties. We've come to smash your place up, ain't we, Bess?
You got one of them telly what's-its in here, ain't you? You've been reading messages from the Starrick Company.
That is as untrue as the notion that the Starrick Telegraph Company is emitting impartial information, sir.
Come again?
Your employer's promises are nothing but hot air. His operations are about to turn pear-shaped.
Smart Alex got a sense.
What's you going on about airing pears for?
Oh, I don't know, I feel rough.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh! God blimey!
Oh, kids, eh? Those playful young scamps get everywhere.
Listen up, Belle, or I'll thump you till your ears are ringing.
Oh, a pun. Your wordplay delights me. And to think I worried you had the mental agility of a dollop of donkey's apples.
suppose.
I think he's trying to be funny.
Whoa! You dropped a no on Bill, you little sod!
What? Ain't me, Bez? Oh, God blimey, it's got me throat!
Oh, those rascals throwing stink bombs again. It happens all the time around here.